Alright, hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic. This time we have Master of Puppets. Now this one is apparently based on WoG, but strangely enough, it does not seem to offer the same level of features as WoG in some ways. It seems like it branched out is now completely different. For one, this is unfortunately not compatible with the high definition mod. So to record this has been a real bother, but I managed to get it working in the end. So, obviously, even though they're in order, that doesn't mean they're in the order of what is actually like usable. Turns out that the Heroes of Might and Magic community, modding community, is very much Russian, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. I just mean a lot of these things are made in Russian. This one does have an English version, though it looks like apparently this one is not as well translated as the other ones. So, alright. Human or computer players, 2. No teams, that's fine. Yes, I want all of the roads. Why wouldn't I want all the roads? That's a weird choice. Let's make it weak this time. And honestly, I'm going to go for a slightly easier difficulty. Because quite frankly, youch. Last game. Oof. Alright, we've got any new towns here. So, Castle, Rampart, Tower, Inferno, Necropolis, Dungeon, Stronghold, Fortress, Conflux. Nope, no new stuff. Well, let's go for random then. Check out what these options are. Okay, because it's based on World of Gods, that makes sense. But there's definitely other things here. Stack experience mode. So, stack experience for new abilities. Disable stack experience. Wait, yeah. Then stack experience without new abilities. That's fine. Yep, hiring creatures by specialists. Meh. Mixed neutrals. Okay. Neutrals do not run. Okay. Wait, no. No. Definitely don't want neutrals not running. That's horrible. Scrolls are replaced by gold. Okay. Disable loading screen. Okay. Bonus sites can be visited each month. No, that seems a little bit odd. Move creature banks onto plunder. Yes, that's actually really good. Increase AI. Interesting. Multiply of combat experience. No. Interest from hero combat experience to the hero. Receive the hero's the same player. Wait, what? No, I don't want to hear that. Oh god, this is all... No. No. Do not increase the AI. It's bad enough last time. No, it wasn't bad, but I'm trying to just make it... Just try to check out the new features, so... I don't need that. Creature dwellings accumulate creatures, yes. Creature dwellings accumulate guards, no. That got too crazy over time. Ban upgrading dwellings, no. Ban upgrade dwellings, no. Special landscapes. Okay, bloody ground, favorable winds. Yeah, no, that's all good. Fire fields, yep, nothing wrong with those. Upgrade level 7 creatures, yes. Alternative creatures in towns. Interesting, wonder what that means. Allied AI players, not right now. We only got one player anyway. Alright, save at the beginning of the day. Raid bosses. Okay. Archaeology. We can't press right click like we have been able to do so far to find out what these mean. Wandering Wizard. Black Magician. Replacement of prisons. What does that actually mean? So prisons, type of objects, treasury. Den of Thieves. Cover of Darkness. Ultra Sacrifice. Interesting. I don't know if we really want to replace the prisons. I mean, I guess so. There's a lot of stuff there I haven't seen before. So let's just turn on everything. I said everything. I didn't realize those weren't there already. Okay, cool. Replacement, everything. That's fine. Fill the hole. What does that mean? Allow to fall asleep a burrow. I don't know what that means, so I might send it off. Change neutral cities. Ruins of cities. Oh, damn. That's not good. Here, man. Here to the AI. Transfer to each player. A 2-level world. Okay. A lot of options here I don't actually know what they mean. Double-sided monolith. Oh god, that's weird. Generate extra large map, okay. Double hero travel points, yes. Racism. Oh! Sorry, I just realized that's actually a feature. I remember now. If you have different enemy like monster types working together, they can hate each other. It wasn't just like turns on Hitler or something. Sorry, I've seen that in ROG before. Yes, that's fine. Artifact banning. Oh, excuse me. No, 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 no. You can not disable anything. I don't care what you do. I want to see what some of these artifacts are. Spell banning? No, 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 no. Why would I want to turn any of these things off? Especially summon and scuttle boats. God. Okay. External tools. Oh yeah, I've seen those before. Any. Oh, nope, that. Oh, does this make it go? I think this just made it go, windowed, which is infinitely better. Alright, can I make it bigger though? Because it says display, full screen, quit. You know, I'm just going to keep it down this because it makes it easier to actually play. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Weird. Alright, I guess that's everything. Let's get started on this new map, which will hopefully be XX large once again. Alright, here we go. So we have a stronghold, and right away, actually I might make it full screen again because it's hard to see. There we go. Right away I can see some differences here between what we've done and what we had before. The windmill, for example, different setup. So that's interesting. Got a School of Magic. Let's go look at the strongholds, see if anything's different here. I mean, it doesn't look that different. It just looks very, yeah. It's amazing what difference the HD mod makes, can I just say. Well, let's start by upgrading the town hall straight away. And we can hire a few more people. Oh, the HD mod really makes a difference, doesn't it? Okay. Now you can start exploring. You go to the Goblin Barracks, which actually probably not a bad idea. Yes, I would very much like to hire goblins. You know what? No, let's not try and fight those right now. Another Goblin Barracks, very nice. Okay, that's different. I feel like they've changed a lot of the art style just because they can. Okay, full of fatigue and strength for the forthcoming battle. Okay, cool. So that's a subterranean gate over there, but it looks very different than usual. So I think, yeah, they've changed a lot of the art up, which is an interesting choice. And this is a very different setup than before, so that's okay. No, I do not wish to dismiss the commander. Alright, so we're back to having the commander thing. We played with this before. It's a powerful unit that's with us in combat. I'm going to assume that this game, if based on WoG, defaults to not letting us autoplay the battle, which, okay, fair. Just since it wanted us to turn off the other thing. Alright, there's a lot of random stuff that's been changed here. An Orc Tower. No, we don't. We definitely do not have the power for that. Alright. That's also a subterranean passage. Interesting. There's actually multiple ways down. Okay, well there's apparently a lot easier to travel between areas than it was before. That's okay. Let's start by upgrading the Goblin Barracks. You can just explore a little bit down here, I suppose. Imp Cache. Don't know how powerful that is. And since there's a throng of imps rather than a mount of imps, that's a little bit more. This is actually a lot older than I was expecting. I thought because it was at the bottom of the list, it might have been the newest of them. But this one's feeling very old. I think when I was trying to get it to work, I looked up, and the last patch for this one was in 2021, so it's not that old. I also can't help but notice I may have got rid of too many enemies. There are very few guards, if any. Oh well. If we're just trying to see what's new in this world, this might be the best way for it. Oh! The structure has two ways of development. They can build wolf riders and raiders, or wild boars and hogs. Click on each creature's portrait. 6 and 7. 8 and 5. Retaliation's 1. Fight value. They technically have a higher fight value somehow, even though they're very... Yeah, let's try new enemies then, if that's the case. Okay. Fascinating. Okay, so there's a bunch of new, you know, give me a little bit more power. Oh, hello. Oops. Okay, got into this combat a little bit earlier than I was hoping to. Alright, let's start by... Wow, we have no useful spells, do we? Oh, well. We are lucky enough to actually have someone who knows what they're doing, which is our commander here. So, if nothing else, the commander should be able to help us. Kill 2 to 5 units. Okay, but you also get a retaliation. You only lost 1, that's fine. Oh, that was the best one for you to attack. Yes, please do attack the goblins. They're cheap to replace. You need a goblin you also need to replace at some point, so... Alright, didn't go too poorly, but... Oh dear. At least it does show us the exact number of some of those things. Okay, but like, can I go back down? That's the question I have? No. Uh-oh. What if I press the button again? Can I then go down like this? Nope. There's actually no way that I can see, at least, that this guy can go down again without facing those guys, which is a bit annoying. Excuse me, can I click off that? Alright. Okay. It feels like they've definitely modernized all of the art, at least for... That's probably why it didn't work with the HD mod, because they've sort of redone a lot of the sprite work. Like, that is clearly a rogue. But it doesn't look like a rogue. The thing is, if you change everything in the game like this, technically, you'll do a semi-decent job at making a cohesive style, right? So even if this isn't the same as the old style, you can't probably tell as easily. It's interesting they didn't change more art, to be honest. Also, for a quote-unquote very large map, we have made massive strides in exploring this already. It's meant to be an extra large map, right? I guess before we play on gigantic, but... Oh well. If everything dies, and we get to keep things going. So you know what? That's fine. If everyone dies, we don't need to be worried about having the wrong troops, at least. Oh yeah, that's that thing we saw last time, the workshop. Oh. Interesting, those lean-tos are just loot. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, Orc Tower, which allows us to produce orcs, and apparently nothing but orcs. I think realistically, as hard as it is, like realistically, and as silly as it is to say it like this, I certainly do prefer, at least based on what I've seen so far, the second one the most. Though, I do wish I could get working with a few more mods. So, that one with the Pirate City, that was amazing. If I could get that working with WoG and its options and like the commanders and such, that would be fun. Like, the HD mod also worked much better on that than anything else so far. Oh well. I'm not saying this like I'm ending this already, don't get me wrong, this is not going to be that short, but it is interesting. Alright, let's get to Tavern here straight away. So we can start building up our gold supply. You can keep on building. Do not build upgrade requires blacksmith. That's fine. I shall get a blacksmith then. Oh no, that's interesting. Oh, what does this actually mean? What are we doing there? Players capital. Players starting town, social tensions. Ah, the parameter weakening allows you to manually soften up the process of assimilation and avoid uprising. By pressing the doom to the right of the chart, you pay assimilation to 10 days ahead, during which time he can live without any money. But this does not mean installing the maximum systems movable will end assimilation. Oh, so this is for me transforming to something else. Oops. Town relics, okay. Fascinating. I don't necessarily want a different town here, just for the record. I just was trying to see what it could do. I'm okay with having that one. You know what? That dragon nest actually looks familiar. I don't know where from. Say, oh, Heroes. Like, well, no, it doesn't look like anything I've seen in Heroes. So it could just be the fact that I've been using a bunch of HD mods. This one's gone back to being basically... There is not... I guess easy goes too far in the other direction, makes things too easy. Fascinating. I think realistically sticking on medium or even hard and then turning off the stack increase size would be fine. But no, the witch's hat is brand new. Ooh, a one-way exit. That's actually really concerning because it means anyone can just walk in here and just like do stuff. I do like the upgrade all creatures button. That's helpful. Alright, one upgrade orc tower. I mean, I wasn't intending to come down this far. Or come here, but it seemed to work out quite well for me. I do have to say though, no one got blacksmith. It is interesting though. Let's build a cliff nest. That also does not have 2 additional things, so fascinating. Oh, wait, what? They're that close to my base already? That's not good. This could be a very short video. Alright, well first of all, let's upgrade the cliff nest. And buy all available creatures. But if they're like right next to my town already, that is really concerning, to be honest. Because even if they can't get this, they can get the other one, so... I'm sorry, if I choose an extra large map with 1 player, it's because I don't want to see anyone for a long time. Ooh, there's one of those ones that were disabled. Alright, so they level up the power of things, fair enough. Guessing that involves a bunch of pain, so let's not stand on that for long. Yeah, this could be a very short video if we're about to die already. I don't want to lose yet, but I'm also finding this game to be a little bit more... Ooh, snow-covered grotto. Now that's unique. Alright, for now, let's just see if we can do something to make this more powerful. Maybe the citadels will add more defenses. Okay. It shouldn't hopefully want to attack us straight away. I hope. It seems like it's trying to not pay attention. Oh shit. Well. Well, damn. I really did not want to do this fight, especially not here. Oh, don't you dare stop working on me, Ballista. I certainly need you. Oh, god damn it, everyone's gonna die. I won't say it's all my fault, but definitely is. Well, that was interesting. Let's head back to base. And hopefully be there before they attack me. And you can keep buying things to protect me like another castle. Uh-oh. They really love taking everything, don't they? Oh shit. Let's not go near there. Wait, what? Oh shit, that's a one-way passageway? Oh no. Okay, this isn't good. And because of the short range of his movement, it's very hard to see exactly where he's going. I'm not sure I like this mod as much as the other ones. Oh, you know, at least if nothing else, we've been able to see all of the different town types through this. I think the only one we haven't seen properly is the Necropolis at this point. So all the videos we've done at least has led to a fair amount of stuff, TM. There it goes. They're trying to attack me. They'll probably succeed. You know what? You can probably just stay inside, to be honest. Yeah, let's just stay inside for the most part. But take down the range guy if you can. If we don't go out, we're screwed, so I think we're screwed either way. I'm sorry, but what part of, you know, having a... What part of having an extra large map don't you understand? Why would you put me directly next to the bloody... Ugh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna keep playing for a little bit longer. Just because the whole thing's a little bit annoying. And they can just take me. They go down the one-way passageway themselves and get screwed over by that. If I had known there was a difference, I probably would have been a bit more careful. This map really does not seem that big though. Actually, wait, there's one way I can know. Wide lookout tower. That's pretty effective before at looking out. Alright. Okay. Bloody ground. Obviously they're the fiery fields. Apparently we can also dig through, which is a little bit concerning. weird. Very weird. Okay, point lizard. Thankfully, it naturally went down the first thing we saw rather than the second. Problem is, it wouldn't have really helped me too much. Aha. Well, it's a shame we don't have more power. Because that would be nice to have a second city of the same type. However, they can't reach each other, so that does make it a little bit less exciting. Oh yeah, and what is his army? Can I see his army from here? Probably not, since he went downstairs. Down to the underground. Alright, we can choose either ice cats or iron golems. Obviously golems, because cats are cats. But still, interesting to see. Okay, I do feel like there's really not much I can do for this, especially now I know that you can only go one way on those tunnels, which is like it's powerful, specifically strong. Okay, apparently he can go through it though, that's concerning. I mean, it is kind of ironic to find a second town. If I didn't have my, if I had my slightly stronger, army, I'd actually probably be okay to recapture it, which would be funny, but oh well. Is there really a social tension if I control and it's the only thing? Like, I feel like they should be the ones in control of this place empire now, right? If anything, keeping us around would be a kindness. Oh shit. What? I did not realize that was a... Oh well, running. Because I did not realize that was a tower with stuff in it. Alright, we definitely need to see if we can get that back. Or, you know, just anyone. Like, once again, like, this place is... Ah, screw it. Let's just get more orcs. We can take these down. We can really get there, but we can take these down, hopefully claim that other city. If we claim that other city, then at least we've recaptured something. Of course, now we're leaving this unguarded, which means the AI can certainly come and murder us. So that's nice too. Oh, it's almost day 7. Chances of them actually getting through to me that quickly are fairly low. But they are definitely close to me, so I can't take anything for granted, really. So I kind of want to check down here, but I don't want to die when I do it. I feel like the heroes definitely need a little bit more view distance than this. And I don't remember it being this bad in the original. It certainly wasn't this bad in the last 2 games we played. Alright. Let's head the other way. Let's want to see if there's anything there that could help us, but I don't even know at this point. I mean, it is interesting seeing them do exactly what I'm doing, but at the same token, they're assholes, so, you know. Good thing I managed to get a place as soon as I did, but... Wait, was that on the other one? No. No, it was not. It was not now underground either, I hope. It may have been. No, I don't think so. Let's just go into this tent, into this portal. Oh, this is not the same place. That... I thought we went through on the portal. We did, but apparently it's taking us to a different place. Oh yeah, they are definitely down here. Okay, it's a good thing it took us to a different place then, because if they killed us, that would be a bad thing. Yes. Oh, hello there. Are we at their territory now? No, we are back where we came from, strangely enough. There could be both, given that we're pretty close, so... I mean, they've definitely got their own stuff here. Have they just been walking through here? Because they got multiple heroes already. They just point out they have quite a large number of heroes. Given that I put them down to the lowest difficulty and took away all their bonuses. Then again, they haven't lost a town yet, so I'm going to assume that probably leads to them having a slightly better economy situation than I do. Just slightly. Aha, now this one gets me back to where I was, which means hopefully I can go and take that thing. Obviously those two-way things go all over the place. I might just save my money and use that next time, because... they are now very much in range of my other city, so... This is not great. No. Let's just buy everything we can. Okay. Now, more importantly, can you capture another territory before, well, we end up being screwed? Answer is probably yes, but in actual fact, it's kind of depressing at the same time. Alright. Alright, well, this fight won't be perfect, but we have got another city back, which is something. I don't see how they could possibly beat me at this point. I don't think it'd be possible unless I was entirely inept. Which I am, but not that bad. Phew. Okay, well that's something at least. Yeah, they've completely outclassed me already. Oh well, they're gonna take over my second city now, I'm sure. Oh well. It's so good. Oh, I think those things just spawned. 'Cause they weren't there before. I was able to travel to the north before. Interesting. Those spawned everywhere too. It's a horde of them. I mean, it's a fair number, but okay. I think I definitely prefer a world like Stardew, where you can have all the monsters all at once. I think without a doubt, if you were to try with just one of them, I would try the second one we played. Don't get me wrong, the base WoG game was fun too, until it decided it didn't want to work anymore. Like, I will definitely go back and play more of the WoG, the base WoG, because once again, it played quite nicely. This was very slow. If I can work out a way to fix that speed issue, then I would definitely play more of it. I think with this one, I've almost certainly had enough now. Already. It's weird, given the difficulty stuff. Like, I definitely ruined it a little bit by making it really easy, but like, I spawned directly next to that guy. And even just the difference between the map sizes makes a huge difference. This is meant to be extra large, but it's nothing in comparison to gigantic. I think I just ruined myself. You know what? Screw it. Just run. You could at least have a good life. Alright, let's wait for these guys to take me over. Go ahead, friends. Capture me. I'm begging you. Turn around and steal everything. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling some vibes here. Like, they have a few dragons. I know that technically there is the dragon nest there, but A, they didn't go to it. And B, they didn't go to it. And C, they were just absolutely wiping everything. What's their other army look like? Is their other army around? I don't know. I guess we'll have to pay more attention and see. For now, let's just keep on trying to hire defenders. Not that I want to, but we'll see what happens. Alright. Come on. There we go. It's only one at least. Wait, what? Did he just turn a bloody zombie? Did he turn one of my creatures against me? Rude. Yeah. Alright. Given the difficulty, and given how close we spawn together, and given how unpleasant it is to play at such a low difficulty, I think I'm out for now. But who knows, I might give it a better chance and see if I can do something better. I think though that definitely makes up my mind on which of these mods I think is best. And it is certainly the last one we played. I'm looking forward to seeing what it does when the steampunk one comes, but yeah, this one less so. Oh well. Thank you for joining me. This has been Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the last one. Pools of the something something. What was it called exactly? Master of Puppets. That's right, Master of Puppets. The last one was Horn of the something something. But yeah, overall, yeah. It's got a battery button. Okay. Oh well, see you next time. Goodbye.